In verse 13 of Surah As-Sajda, the Quran says, وَلَوْ شِئْنَا لَآتَيْنَا كُلَّ نَفْسٍ هُدَاهَا وَلَكِنْ حَقَّ الْقَوْلُ مِنِّي لَأَمْلَأَنَّ جَهَنَّمَ مِنَ الْجِنَّةِ وَالنَّاسِ أَجْمَعِينَ. If we had willed, we could have given every soul its guidance, but the word from me will come true. I will surely fill hell with jinn and people all together. This verse raises two fundamental questions. Firstly, why didn't God make everyone know for certain he exists and Islam is true? Muslims say because it would remove our free will, but that's not true. Free will doesn't evaporate when you know something exists. Instead of being a test of whether one submits or refuses, it's a test of whether one is able to navigate through a bewildering array of conflicting claims and inconclusive information. In fact, in the vast majority of cases, it's merely a case of whether one is fortunate enough to be born to a Muslim family. God knew full well he was setting a test that billions of perfectly decent and reasonable people would fail. Which leads us to the second problem, the nature of God as presented in the Quran. A merciful God who creates humans ostensibly to give them a chance to attain eternal bliss, while knowing with infallible certainty that a huge proportion will fail and suffer eternal torture. Muslims insist that God doesn't want anyone to go to hell, that he gave everyone a chance to achieve paradise. But is that true? It may seem from our human perspective that those who go to hell had a chance to achieve paradise, but that's just an illusion. They never had a chance. They were destined for hell before they were created. They didn't ask to be created, and God had no need to create them. He created them for their own benefit. But God knew they wouldn't benefit. God knew that creating them was condemning them to an eternity of suffering. The proposition Islam presents us is that there is a compassionate divine being existing in a state of sublime, self-sufficient perfection, who has chosen as his ultimate objective, from infinite possibilities, one where a huge proportion of his creation will suffer unending misery and pain for all eternity.